All right, so our fieldwork site is Waves in Fairview. Their mission is empowering individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to progress toward their full potential. Their vision is that they envision an inclusive community where everyone works, learns, and plays together. Their values are respect, integrity, and compassion. And the population served is individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, age 22 and up. I can say, and I think all of us from personal experience, that they definitely work their hardest and do fulfill their mission and vision through a bunch of different activities and outings that they do there.
So a day in the life as a level 1 fieldwork student at Waves in Fairview is pretty much the same in general structure, but not so much in the specific activities we do. So we get there around 8:30 and we start off with a morning meeting. And in this meeting, one of the staff members, she runs it, and she has each participant orient themselves to themselves, place, time. For example, there's someone who tells us the year every day, someone who tells us what the weather is outside, someone who tells us what day it is today and what day it was yesterday and what day tomorrow will be, just to kind of get them oriented to everything around them. And then after the morning meeting, we usually do a class of some kind. And this class is usually something to educate the participants and help them with life skills and job skills, which are a lot of their goals. So we'll do things like money management. Hygiene is a big one, especially with everything that's been going on. We really focused on that a lot. Job skills such as like cleaning up, and then upcoming holidays. They love talking about Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. And then lunch is really early for them. We have lunch at 10 a.m. and we as fieldwork students will help them prepare their food by opening their containers, heating things up that need to be heated up, cutting it up. A lot of them have issues where they cannot take huge bites. They need their food cut up in really small pieces or even pureed. So we'll assist them with that, making sure everything is safe for them to eat. And then after lunch, there are outings every day. So some people will go on outings with staff members. Some people will stay back at the site because not everyone can go at the same time. Sometimes we get to go on those outings with the participants, and some of those outings include doing Meals on Wheels, going bowling, going to the movies, doing a bunch of different things to help just engage these individuals in their community, teach them skills. They work on money management. They'll go to Walmart and have a budget and have to buy things. So it's really cool to see that and to increase their participation in that way. If we don't go on those outings with them, then we stay back and we're at the facility for the rest of the day, and we do a bunch of different activities with them. If you can go to the next slide, I can talk more about those activities. Yep. So some of those activities, we'll do bingos, puzzles, we'll do a parachute. That really helps get their range of motion and their strength, a little bit of endurance in there, because they'll be like up, like remember what the parachute used to do in like gym class in elementary school. We'll dance, we'll do different crafts, and we work on individual skills with the clients. That part is the most kind of like unstructured and really just kind of up to us. And we just are kind of like, what do you guys want to do? What do you want to work on? How about we do this? And then at the end of the day, we all clean up. Each participant has their own jobs for cleaning up, such as taking out the trash, wiping down the tables, putting the games away. So that again is helping build on those individual skills that each of them are trying to work on. And then at 2:30, they all get into the van to go home. We help them pack up and do that, or some of them are picked up by their family members. And then after they leave at 2:30, we usually stick around a little bit to just finish cleaning up and talk about what we want to do and what our plan is for the following week. And we usually leave at 3 p.m.
So there's a lot of things that an OT could do at this site. Since there is a wide range of clients there, there's a lot of different diagnoses and a wide range of ages as well. So there are a lot of older adults, so fall prevention and balance is a big thing. A lot of people use different devices like their walker, so just being able to practice using those and navigating safely through the site and practicing what they can do at home as well. Another big thing is helping the clients be independent in their ADLs and IADLs. So working on some of their self-care tasks and their hygiene, as well as feeding themselves and prepping their food. Some other things like financial management, so managing their money, and health management, like their prescriptions, and just remembering what some of their precautions are, since they do have a wide range of diagnoses. They also are very active in the community, so an OT could help facilitate just overall more participation and being active with their social skills and getting out in the community more. They are currently volunteers at Meals on Wheels and at a nursing home, but an OT could just enhance that. Some specific things that are more specific to the client that the OT could work on are their fine motor and gross motor skills. Due to their different diagnoses, there are some limitations of the clients that they're not able to do some things because of their fine motor and gross motor deficits. So just working on those with the client individually is one thing that they could do. And then again, the big thing at Waves is intellectual disability. So mental processes and cognition is a big thing there. So just working on sequencing of events and following instructions and just practicing being able to follow and carry out a plan. And then some more broad things like working on endurance and strength and range of motion with the clients, just to help facilitate more overall participation.
Okay, so lastly, our case study client example is a woman in her upper 60s. She has an intellectual disability and is not oriented to time or place. She is oriented to herself, though. Occupational participation concerns include falls, completion of ADLs and IADLs, cognition and orientation, arthritis, cardiac precautions, and social participation. So kind of like what Peyton was talking about, a lot of the potential for OT to step in would be for just like maintaining personal goals. So staying in contact with her sister is one of her own personal goals. So OTs could, or an OT could come in and help her by setting these goals, maybe, you know, having it be a contact at least once a week or something of that nature. Working towards independence in ADLs and IADLs, so improving strength and range of motion, working on strategies to accommodate for cognition impairment, and improving balance are all pieces that could affect her ability to perform in ADL or an IADL. Improving social participation, so as Kim was talking about, whether that be creating goals for going out into the community, the participants at Waves will rotate, so if there's a specific goal for social participation, maybe putting her on a site where it would meet that goal would be something that an OT could do. And then just pain management and fine motor techniques to help with arthritis. And that is Waves at Fairview. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.